My dad was a great guy, number one, and he always had something to say about nearly everything. And he, being in the music business himself, he spent a lot of time away from home. I remember a conversation my dad had with my mom. She said, Shorty, his name was Shorty Thompson, that was his stage name. And she said, Shorty, you're going to have to get home and pay some of these damn bills. And he told her, he says, well, you just tell him I'd have wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. And I remember hearing that when I was just a little kid. And I always thought that was the funniest thing, you know. And years and years and years later, I had a close encounter with Bob Jack Daniels.
Didn't you?
I wrote this song, and I played it for Chet Atkins. Now Chet used to record a couple of guys, and some of you may remember. I hope all of you do. It's Homer and Jethro. You remember Homer? Well, they would always take these great songs, big songs, and make parodies, what we call parodies of them. They'd rewrite the lyrics to fit their comedic style. And so I had this song, which was one of the few songs that they didn't have to write anything with. One of the few songs they ever just took as a random song and recorded it. Now this would have been about 1966, maybe, something like that. And they had recorded an album and entitled the album Old Hippies. What is little beknownst to most people is that album was the only big hit album Homer and Jethro ever had. It sold about 2 million. And my little song was on it. And it sort of made some back payments up and things like that. That was actually my first real hit song as far as selling records and stuff. Now let me just sing it for you. This is what a friend of mine refers to as a full contact love song. I drew a mustache on your picture, threw your ring away. I wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. When I told you it was sad song, when I found out you was untrue, not a minute did I delay. I wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I got to say. That's all I've got to say. I even went to where we used to go outside of town. Found the tree where we carved our names, and I chopped the down thing down. And I burned the tie that you give me. I never liked your mama anyway. I wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. All right. Oh, I'm gonna do everything I can to get even with you. I started this day when I wrote your name down in 34 telephone booths. All right. Burned the tie that you give me. I never liked your mama anyway. I wrote you a letter, but I couldn't spell. That's all I've got to say. That's all I've got to say. Dirty, rotten, rackle, fickle,